Good morning, children. Now we are going to see new topic pronouns. Okay, are you ready? What is a pronoun? Yeah, a word we use in place of a noun is called a pronoun. Instead of noun, place of noun, we have to use pronoun. What are the pronouns? I, we, you, they, he, she, it. What are the pronouns? I, we, you, he, she, it, they. Okay. Pronouns take place in noun. Okay. I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Okay. See the example. Mr. Mohanlal is a bus driver. Mr. Mohanlal drives children to school every day. Mr. Mohanlal is a jovial man. See, See the example again. Mr. Mohanlal is a bus driver. He drives children to school every day. See, instead of Mr. Mohanlal, they had given he. Okay. Mr. Mohanlal is a jovial man. He is a jovial man. So, place of noun, we have to use a pronoun. When do we use pronoun? Place of noun. Use of he. My uncle is very nice. He goes to the office. He is punctual. See, use he you have to use for boy or man. Okay, and it is in singular. For singular only you have to use he, and instead of boy or man you have to use he. Instead of my uncle they used he. Instead of my uncle they used he. Okay. So, when do we use he? You have to use for a boy or a man for singular. See the example. My brother likes to dance. Instead of my brother, what do we write? Yeah, he. He likes to dance. Instead of my brother, what do we write? He. He is my father. Now we are going to see use of she. She also used for singular and then used for a girl or a woman. Okay. My mother is very sweet. Instead of my mother, we have to use she. She cooks tasty food. She loves me. So instead of mother, we are writing she. Okay. For instead of a girl or a woman, you have to use she, and then it is in singular. Okay, for singular only you have to use she. She is my mother. Okay. See the example. Abhi bakes a carrot cake. Instead of Abhi, is it girl or boy? Yeah, girl. So what do we write? Yeah, very good. She. She bakes a carrot cake. Instead of Abhi, you have to use she. What is meant by pronoun? It take place a noun, isn't it? So instead of noun, we have to use pronoun. Now we are going to see he, she, it, they only. Instead of Abhi, what do we write? She. Now we are going to see it. It used for animal, thing or a bird, and it is a singular also. Okay. It is my pet. The box is in front of the door. The box. Is it thing or animal or what person, whatever it is, what is it? Yeah, box is a thing. So what do we write? It. So it is in front of the door. So it used for an animal, thing and non-living being. Okay. For that you have to use it. Now we are going to see use of they. They we have to use for plural. They you have to for he, she, it you have to use for singular. They you have to use for plural. More than one person or animals or birds or things, we have to use they. For example, the dogs are running. So instead of the dogs, what do we write? They are on the road. See the next example. A boy and a girl has a ball. How many persons are there? Two. So boy and a girl. So they are playing. Instead of a boy and a girl, we have to use they. When do we use they? For plural, you have to use they. Okay. More than one person, animal or thing, you have to use they. He, she, it, they. Use of he for singular. For a boy or a man, you have to use in he. Raju, Ramu, my uncle, my grandfather, father. Like instead of a boy or a man, you have to use he. When do we use she? Instead of a girl or a woman. For example, Sheila, Chitra, my mother, my auntie, my sister. Then Renu, like you have to use instead of girl name, you have to use she for singular, and then it also used for singular, and then for it used for animal, place or thing. Okay, for example, the dog, cat, box, pen, like you have to use it. When do we use they? Instead of plural. For example, more than one person, animal or thing, you have to use they. Okay, the dogs are running means you have to write they. Are you clear, children? They are my grandparents. See the example. Caleb and Tina built a snow fort. Here Caleb and Tina. How many persons are there? Yeah, two persons. So what do we write? Yeah, they built a snow fort. Are you clear, children? When do we use he, she, it, they? Okay, match the word or group of words on the left with the corresponding pronoun on the right. Here, see children, Pat and I. Here, one thing you have to remember, if you include in that one, you have to use we. Other two persons means you have to use they. If you include in that one, you have to use we. Okay. See for example, Ramu and Sita, Raju and Kavin, Varun and Hema. Like we are talking about other two persons, you have to use they. If you include in that one, you have to use we. For example, my mother and I, my brother and I, my friend and I. That time you have to use we. Okay. Pat and I. What is the answer? Yeah, we. Because if you include in that one, you have to use we. Okay. You have to write in a rough note. Okay. Joseph. 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 Joseph is a boy or girl? Yeah, boy. So he. Good. Next one. See, Alisha. Is she girl or boy? Yeah, girl. So what is the answer? Yeah, she. You have to write in a rough note. Okay, the big truck. Is it thing, animal, or person, or whatever it is? Yeah, thing. So what is the answer? Yeah, it. Kevin and Martin. How many person are there? Yeah, two person. So it is plural. So what do we write? Yeah, they. I hope, children, that all of you understood when do we use he, she, it, they, isn't it? Okay, thank you.